sugar, even your weight, all of those are dependent on you having enough mitochondria to keep them working right. Immune system, like we're going to talk about today. Without a really good functioning immune system, you're vulnerable to things that you don't need to be vulnerable to. So what do we want to do? What is Dr. Elliott's point of all of this? Well, we want to grow it back. That's something that has not happened before. He made a breakthrough with his technology that allows that to happen, something called exponential delivery system. And what that's doing is reorganizing the molecules of the ingredients that you'll see on our product label so they don't just get into the bloodstream. Other folks can do that. In order to make the changes we're talking about, it has to get all the way into your mitochondria, which, by the way, are thousands of times smaller than your cells are, really, really tiny. So it's a major breakthrough that only Dr. Elliott has made. He put this technology in our product line. Dale's going to talk to you about in a minute, and we're going to give you an idea about how it matters to your health overall, but in terms of this topic we're talking about today in particular. Dale.
Thank you, Roger. Listen, everybody, the first product I want to mention is called Rejuvenate. It's our topical cream, and it's for your skin from head to toe. You put it in your hair, massage it into your scalp. It's for anything that disturbs your skin. That could be a scratch, a scrape, a cut, a bump, a mole, a blemish, anything. And if you've got a condition in your hands or feet, you need to know our product works the way it does because it doesn't just sit on your skin, it soaks through your skin, soaks down to the bone. That means if you've got a condition that could start as tingling in your feet or hands and become incredibly severe, you're going to find incredible relief with our product. You're also going to get relief in your tendons, your ligaments, your muscles, and your joints. And that's your hand joints, your knee joints, your hips. Listen to the testimonials in the back office. You're going to hear some astounding results from Rejuvenate. Next, I'm going to talk about Restore 3.0. It's our first third-generation product. And Dr. Bevan created something truly incredible using a base of two ancient superfoods, olive oil with olive leaf and black seed. They've both been used for thousands of years because of the benefits they provide to the human condition. They mention olive oil in the Bible. They found black seed when they opened King Tut's tomb. But Dr. Bevan takes several elements of each and uses them in a special and unique way with olive oil. He takes several elements and uses them to tune up and detoxify your cells while increasing your mitochondria. Now, that is truly the unique thing to us. It's one of a kind. It's our name, more mito, short for mitochondria. As you've heard and will continue to hear, Dr. Bevan discovered that if we can increase your mitochondria back to the age, the levels they were at when you were a kid, and we're the only product line that does it, then your body starts to work again the way it's supposed to, the way it used to, the way it did before life and the environment started tearing your body down. And he uses black seed to increase your energy, but it's cellular energy. It's steady, it's strong, there's no jitters. It's not like a hit of energy from sugar or caffeine. Cellular energy is strong and steady. That means you get to rejoin and live life to its fullest on your conditions. Imagine being able to start and complete a task without a need to rest. Imagine the disappearance of your brain fog, or something strenuous like a long bike ride that has a short recovery time. Again, you live life on your terms without sitting on the couch and watching it all pass you by when you've got strong cellular energy. And I've only mentioned 2 of the 44 ingredients Dr. Bevan has blended to create Restore. The blending is critical. Dr. Bevan will tell you, if you take a handful of vitamins right now, you'd be lucky if a third are not a complete waste, overpowered and canceled out by other things in that handful of vitamins. They can fight each other or they can work synergistically and build. That's what Dr. Bevan has done. And he's done it with 44 ingredients. Listen, the blending's critical, but it's the XDS that's unique and allows your body to use it like nothing it's ever used before. This is not an instance of throw a bunch of ingredients in a pot, stir them up, and put them in a bottle. It takes 8 weeks from start to finish to create one bottle of Restore, it's like making fine wine. And the results, again, are just incredible. Listen to the testimonials in your back office. Finally,
Your
brain
free
and
back
body.
office.
Renew brain and body. Some of the ingredients we need to increase our mitochondria can't be delivered in a liquid phase. They have to be delivered dry to work properly. We've created these small capsules with these remaining ingredients. Renew stands on the shoulders of Rejuvenate and Restore and completes the triad of products to increase your mitochondria back to the levels when you were a kid.
It's the triad.
Renew helps with the blood flow in the outer limbs, the legs, the arms, the blood flow in the brain. Helps with the disappearance of that brain fog. And just a powerful, powerful product. Finally, some of the most beloved members of our family are the pets that we own. The most viewed videos on the web are pet videos. Pets can suffer just like we do. If you've seen a dog that as an example, has become bound, can hardly walk, can't make it up and down the stairs, sure as heck is not playing fetch with the kids. You may have a cat.
Oh, shoot. 1 second, guys. Few technical issues. So if you have not gotten your drinks, your pens, your paper, your notebooks to take notes, or your computers, because you can take notes on your computers, then you want to hurry up and jump and get that, because you don't want to miss any of this information that we have on building your mitochondria up, guys. I mean, 1 second and I will get it back going. I'm not sure what's going on with my computer today. But if you have not shared this information with anybody, go ahead and share this information. You know, call a couple of people, because guess what? Every human has mitochondria. Every pet has mitochondria. So who is this for? Everyone. Everyone. And remember, guys, we keep hype on 0 and health on 100. So we give you the information that you need so you can get the results that you need.
It's the More Mito conference line. The call will begin in a moment.
The conference is in presentation
Again,
mode.
technical
Your
issues.
line
I
is
apologize for
muted.
that.
This call is being recorded.
You'll see that very clearly, I believe. But in the meantime,
It's our CEO.
let me let you hear from Dr. Dan. By the way, Dr. Dan, talk to us about COVID. What do people need to know about what may be happening around them right now, where that's concerned?
Well, that's the question. We don't know what's happening around us a lot of times. We may be exposed to it. You may be in a mall and put your hand on the escalator where someone else had COVID, or you may be checking out at a convenience store with a keypad and your fingers may be touching with someone that had COVID, or you walk past someone and breathe in what they're breathing out. So you don't know. That's true with so many of the flu, cold, all that. And so you have to have a very healthy, responsive immune system, because you may never even know you got it, or you may think, I feel a little off today. And for a day or so you feel a little off, then you're fine. That's a good, healthy immune system that someone else may be taken down by. So the immune system has to be active and intelligent. It has to be able to recognize the foreign invader and get the whole army. You got to remember, your immune system has a number of different players, a whole lot of different players. Years ago, I interviewed some scientists or cytokine experts, and the lady said to me, she said, if anyone tells you they're expert on cytokines, they're lying. No one knows all the ways they interact and all the different forms. It's a very complex form. But the one thing we do know is it takes energy. You know, your immune system is moving all over your body and tagging things, and someone else comes in and cleans it up, gets rid of it. So that takes energy. As you get older and your body gets more lethargic, it's more free radicals, which is, by the way, how most diseases kill you, is they cause an overabundance of free radicals that have to be brought into the deal, or they destroy your mitochondria. Well, and where you don't have any energy, you just fade away. You just die. You can't fight things off. So increasing the mitochondria is the first thing we have to do, and doing that, we're making the mitochondria have the energy it needs to take care of you. Now, we do things all the time to really repress our immune system. First thing, you're going to probably do it today. You're going to go have a holiday meal. You're going to want to eat the dessert, and I don't blame you. If you do it just not very often, but just every so often, maybe it's not a big deal. If you do it on a regular basis, you drink. Let's say you drink a sugary soda. They say that represses your immune system. Your T cell count will measurably go down pretty quickly for 6 to 12 hours.
Did y'all know
So
that?
now, the same disease you're exposed to that would normally bother you, you get taken down by it because your immune system is being suppressed, has a weight on it in a sense. And same thing with starches. Eat some mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes. I haven't eaten them in years.
One of my weaknesses, potatoes.
How quickly they raise the blood sugar. And once you spike the blood sugar and drive it back down, your immune system goes down with it. It's a severe spike going down. And it stretches your adrenal gland, does all kinds of stuff. Certain foods, keeping your blood sugar stable, getting a good night's sleep, hydrating, take vitamin D. We give you vitamin D and Restore. But if you're not doing it 3 or 4 times a day, it doesn't hurt to take some more, but it's summertime. Get out in the sun at least 20 or 30 minutes and with shorts on and short sleeve, and you should get out between 10 and 2 when the shadow of your calves is shorter than you are tall. That's the right frequencies of rays to stimulate vitamin D. Even though it's nice to be out in the sun later in the day or earlier in the morning, a lot of people that run or walk want to walk in the morning. The sunlight frequencies are not the right ones to stimulate vitamin D and nitric oxide. Dr. Joy gives us formulas in food formulas. I have supplements I take for nitric oxide. The food supplements to stimulate nitric oxide. Nitric oxide oxidizes viruses, bacteria, and fungus. And it also lowers your blood pressure and drives things into the cells so your mitochondria can burn it and turn it into energy for you. So we get 2 things out of being out in the sun. We get vitamin D3 and we get nitric oxide. Some say the nitric oxide may be even more important. Easy to supplement with vitamin D, but we also do that with the MK7 mixed in together. So all that plays together. There's things in it. Exercise that helps detoxify the body, increase oxygen, and the oxygen helps burn up the bacteria and viruses. So all that plays a role. We need regular exercise. We need to try to sleep 7 to 8 hours a night, good restful sleep, go to bed at a decent time. I need to take my own advice. And hydrate, put a little bit of sea salt in it, once or twice a day in what you drink, and that'll keep the water in the cells. So I can go on, but I know we don't have time, so I'll give it to you, Roger.
Yo, Dr. Dan was mentioning about how you touch things. People say I'm crazy because I keep these everywhere. I have them all through the house.
I gotta go.
I keep them in my vehicle. Even when I get out to do the gas pump, I use gloves, guys. I do that so that I don't catch things. COVID and other things are serious, y'all. I also keep wipes. I keep wipes everywhere in my vehicle, all throughout the house. So I constantly wipe my hands and stuff. I hate for my hands to be dirty, but I constantly wipe because I'm trying to stay sanitized so that I don't catch all these things, okay? And y'all heard Dr. Dan talking about it.
It hijacks your mitochondria to steal the energy and crank out 1 million copies of itself inside of even one of your cells. Okay? Now, that's why you're debilitated in the short term, but in the long term, your energy-producing mechanisms, your mitochondria, they've been disrupted, right? So now you're not as good a position to fix yourself, and you can see it. When you look at your C-reactive protein, that's that test that measures information through your body. I had a conversation with Craig this morning, and much earlier, actually, from the interview I'm going to play you, where he details what his C-reactive protein was. Let's benefit from that. Then we're going to talk a bit more about inflammation in general. So, Craig, you went dancing, came back home with COVID.
That's true.
Right. So then, after a time, you were on the store and whatnot. After a time, you were no longer testing positive. But what I'd like to ask you about is, what did you discover was a lingering issue in your follow-up with the doctors? What did you discover?
Hope y'all listening.
I never thought much. I thought about it when I did it, but at the time I was supposed to get my blood work done, and with the COVID going on, I figured, well, I'd wait till it went away. So I only waited for a day or two after I waited maybe longer, not much, and I went and had my blood work done. And one of the things I asked for is C-reactive protein, because I'm a big believer in, C-reactive protein tells you inflammation level, how much inflammation you have. High inflammation, disease. My normal has been in the past, C-reactive protein is 2.5, which is really good. This time, it was 18. So the inflammation, even on my COVID, I took the test you do to regard to COVID anymore, and the test that I was free of COVID, but I wasn't free of COVID, because that inflammation level was 18.
Are y'all hearing that? The test wasn't accurate that he took for COVID. Listen, guys.
It does so much damage. You're left with quite a lot of wreckage at the cellular level, which can kick off things like that. A lot of issues that you have after that, a person may have after that, could pertain to something like what you're experiencing.
Yeah, I was big so, and I've had some fatigue, which is a little better than it was, obviously, but I would think that would be the case.
Okay. So, a good time to keep taking the store. What do you think?
Well, I'm a believer in Restore with what it does for my blood pressure and my glucose level. So, and the rest of it. And, I won't dance for 3 hours. They call me the energy man at 75.
Outstanding.
75 years old. That's a blessing. And he's taking his health serious. Okay, guys, what happened? I apologize that we're having some technical issues. I'm going to have to physically take notes today because I'm not sure what's going on. If y'all will give me just a minute, let's see if we can get it back online. But again, we're talking about COVID, how to boost your immune system from having the effects of COVID. Building your mitochondria
The
up.
More Mito conference line. The call will begin in a moment.
Who has mitochondria?
The
Everyone
conference
has
is in
mitochondria. Every
presentation mode.
human
Your
has
line is
mitochondria.
muted.
Every pet has
This call is being
mitochondria.
recorded.
So this
In
is for
2020.
everybody, and
And
everybody needs to build theirs back up.
It was very difficult for me to get out of it, a brain fog.
Hey, Cousin
It was
Brian,
continuous
thanks for
brain
joining
fog.
us.
I also lost some peripheral vision in my eye. And so while I was trying to recover, I just slept all day long, and I really couldn't do much of anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next year I had COVID.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
And it really knocked me back. I was in ICU for 3 weeks in North Carolina, and it was really debilitating. When I got out of the hospital after getting out of ICU, I could not walk 20 yards, and it was terrible, and I was totally out of breath.
Mm-hmm.
Over the past few years, I still had lingering issues, mainly from the stroke.
Okay.
So my energy was the main thing. I just could not stop sleeping. I just kept sleeping, and it was like my brain was just totally in a fog. And fatigue was really a serious issue. Fatigue.
Right. Okay.
And so I started taking the Mito, and I noticed that I started feeling better, overall well-being better, mental faculties better, attitude better outlook on life. I had knee issues. I rubbed it on my knee, and when I rubbed it on my knee issue would go away right away. Also, I started rubbing it on my temple. I rubbed it on my carotid artery. I rubbed it on my heart. and I rub it across my organs on my chest. My bowel movements were really, really thorough. I could tell that a lot of toxins that had been built up over the years from medication,
Yeah.
from diabetes.
First time I took the Restore when I was testing it before it was available to everybody,
leaving me.
it helped to
Also,
regulate
with
me,
the,
guys.
diabetes, my
And I was taking it for allergies.
A1C came down. My
What
blood.
was your A1C before?
At one time it was up to 10.5, and now it's down to 8, at least 2 points, and that's just after I started using the product.
Right.
And I'm expecting it to go down even further the next time I go in to see the doctor.
All right. What was your blood pressure before?
My blood pressure was like 160 over 90, and now it's down to 140 over 80.
Okay.
Each time I see the doctor. So if I get 20 points lower, I will be in normal range.
Is that awesome,
with blood
guys?
pressure. I also
This
weaned
is after he got
myself
on the
off my
Mormito
blood pressure
products.
medicines, and I just stopped taking it. But I feel so positive about this product. The doctor wanted me, my endocrinologist wanted to put me on Trulicity. And I just don't even feel like going to pick the prescription up. I feel like I'd be wasting my money on it because I'm losing weight and
He's
everything's
losing weight,
coming in
guys.
line just on the product. So I think I'm going to leave it alone. I've also changed my diet. I've been able to keep cravings away. I remember Reggie preached on sodas, and I knew about sodas, but it was a time when I was addicted to sodas.
Stay away from
and I
those
could
sodas,
not
guys.
leave sodas alone. I haven't
They may taste
drank
good,
a
but
soda
they're
in
not good
about
for
2
you.
months now. And I drink water.
I stay away
all
from
the
them.
time. So
Yes.
I really
drink
can
water
tell
all the
there's
time,
something
guys.
going on because I am no longer addicted to sodas.
Okay. Okay, so let me make sure you don't miss this, okay? Well, especially if you haven't been on many of these calls. Like, your body, when we are regrowing your mitochondria, is trying to fix everything, right? You heard him talk about the changes in his A1C 10.5 down to 8. You know, he's trending in the right direction. The blood pressure, he needs to go lower, but he's already heading in that direction. Well, why wasn't he already going in that direction? Simple answer. Didn't have enough mitochondria to do it, right?
Y'all
Body
listening?
couldn't fix that inflammation that he was dealing with.
He didn't have enough mitochondria
Very
to do it
important.
before.
Did you get the emotional part of it? Hearing him talk about how
But he's
managing
getting it better
stress
by
better
getting on the
and
products,
the
guys.
soda cravings and the addictions. Yeah, all that's mitochondria stuff. You know who knows it? Only the people on these calls, right? It isn't happening anyplace else. How could you know it?
All right.
All right, so let me pick up on part 2. We'll play a bit of that. He's got some validation for his returning
As y'all
energy.
can see, I use my products.
But the real thing that I noticed really happened was this week. My daughter is a musician. She's a professional musician. She was going to be about an hour and a half away. Been about 3 years since I've seen her. So I worked all day Friday, got in the car and drove all the way up, and I got there by 8 and listened to her show and, you know, talked to all the folks and had a good time. And I prepared myself to spend the night, but I just didn't feel like I had to. So I just got back in the car and drove home, and I got back by 12:30 at night. So I was up
And he had
6:30 in the
energy
morning
to
till
do
12:30
that
at
because
night. And
he has his
felt
Renew
great.
Brain and Body
I felt
Bundle.
fine.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Have that energy that's letting your body fix itself with your
Oh, guys.
But on the other hand, have that stamina last your longest day, right? I mean, even when you're just coming off of an illness or whatnot, that's so important. You know, let's get that immunity up. Let's get that stamina up so that when something comes at you, you're ready for it. Okay, you can bounce back. We can't prevent things from happening,
Right.
You know, it's like if you wear a flak jacket, that doesn't mean you're not going to get shot. It just means that damage is going to be a lot less, right? You're going to be able to come back better. Okay. Let me talk about Carolyn Freeman. So Carolyn Freeman, like a lot of people, got COVID. Handy Randy, bless his soul. Handy Randy introduced us to Carolyn. She is a classic COVID victim. And let's benefit from this conversation. Then we'll unpack that. Well, Carolyn, Randy was telling me that you were on Restore for a while, had some pretty decent results. You got off of it, and then you got COVID. So I got a couple questions. First of all, tell me what happened. Okay, that's the piece I want you to get. So you're on it, you're having great results, but you get off of it. Okay, you get so comfortable, you know, things are going good. Why don't I have to take this stuff again? She's going to ask for the rest of that for you. What happened when you got COVID?
Oh, what happened when I got COVID is that it didn't affect me the way it affected a lot of people. I was hospitalized one day just for observation, and they had to run a lot of tests and things like that. I got well pretty quick, but I got off the Restore, and one day I woke up and I couldn't hardly move. Like I had a fight, a guy hit or something. I was really messed up. My back, my leg, every muscle in my body was aching. I couldn't move my neck. And I said, oh my goodness, let me go hit this Restore. And I hit that Restore. I'm telling you, the next day I was feeling fine.
What made you get off of it to start with, Carolyn? Before you got COVID?
I was just so preoccupied and worried about different things and just, what's the word, procrastinating until it started hitting my body, you know. So, you know, I was
So COVID was kind of a wake-up call for you that you needed to get back on that Restore.
Yeah, definitely. But I believe that the Restore had a lot to do with because I was using the Restore for a while, and when I did catch COVID, it didn't affect me as much as it affected a lot of people because I was using the Restore. So,
I believe so too.
because I had like a fever for a couple of days. That was it. I had a cough, not a bad cough. The reason how I found out I had COVID because one of my girlfriends that I was in contact with had it. So I said, well, just let me go get tested because I didn't think I had it because it didn't affect me the way it was affecting other people.
I experienced that
You
as
know,
well.
so, and then when I stopped that Restore, my whole body broke down. So, yeah, it's very important to take it, I tell you.
Yeah. A couple of years ago, I had COVID, guys, and
Mhm.
you know, I didn't have the
So,
main symptoms like everybody else had.
It was a
And
good
I had a
experience,
couple of
and,
friends saying,
you know,
girl, you
like,
might have
I
COVID. You need to go
suffered
get
with a
tested. I'm
lot
like,
of,
nah, this ain't COVID, right?
arthritis and things of that nature.
I
but
went, I
I've been
actually had a
functioning
friend
much
that
better
set
now
up the
that, I'm
appointment
back to
for
normal
me.
school and I'm not
Said,
getting
go
off
get
of it. I'm
tested.
gonna stay on.
I
I
went
think
and I was
Randy,
positive for
because
COVID,
Randy has
guys.
really,
And I
really,
was like,
really
wow.
been
But
very
because I was on the
instrumental
products,
in
my symptoms weren't like everybody
promoting
else.
this
And that's
product,
how we
you
can miss
know, and
things.
getting a lot of people.
Why does this keep kicking off like that? But yeah, that's how you miss things, guys, because, you know, sometimes your symptoms aren't the same as others.
Fix the
Everybody's body
Bormato
is different,
conference
right?
line. The
And if
call will
everybody's
begin in
body
a
is
moment.
different, then things affect your body different.
The
So
conference
I
is
didn't
in
have those
presentation
symptoms
mode.
that
Your line
are
is
normally the
muted.
warning signs
This
that you
call is
have
being
COVID, right?
recorded.
Breathe and get
I
up
just
my
thought maybe I had
stairs
a little
much
cold
better
or
with
something.
the Restore. Just continue to take that Restore. Continue to isolate.
And she
Not
keeps
isolate,
saying
but
restore, but you want to
quarantine
make
or
sure you're
just,
taking all three
you know,
because
do
they're
what,
formulated to work together,
you
okay?
know, what's recommended and heal. You know, but Restore is like half the battle. So,
Yeah.
So that Restore is really
So
helpful. Really helpful.
So yeah, the Restore
want everybody
and the
to
renewed
know
brain
that
and body. You
this
saw me
product
take one just a few
it
minutes
really
ago.
works. It
These
really
two
works.
work from the inside
If
out,
you want it, continue to be on it.
and then you have your Rejuvenate
And
gel work from the
pretty much
outside
that's
in.
it. You know, I'm just grateful to Restore. I'm grateful for the Rejuvenate. You know, I twisted my ankle a couple of weeks ago. I thought I did. I guess I don't know. but I couldn't hardly walk. So I rubbed the Rejuvenate on my ankle, but I had sprained my ankle. I put the Rejuvenate on there and I wrapped it up, and I'm like, oh goodness, it's not getting any better. What happened to my ankle? And the next morning I woke up and I had no pain. I took the face bandage off. I was able to walk.
Well, okay, well, thank you for sharing. You're really helping a lot of people right now. Because
So guys, the information is in the description for you to go create your free customer website. You can go to moremito.com/salford. That's moremito.com/salford. However, if someone else referred you, then you get back to that person and get their website, and you go to their website. Once you go to whether it's my website or their website, then you'll go to join, then referring customer, and you'll complete the information and then hit submit, and your free customer website is up just like that. If you need other details on how to do it, we have videos on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie on YouTube showing you how to do that, as well as how to place an order, how to go in your back office, you name it. There's several tutorials on there, trainings.
Somebody you care about. Somebody you care about. So I want you to hear from somebody who had a really severe case. Can you imagine being so affected, so exhausted, so knocked down that you laid on the floor for 5 to 7 hours and you could not get up? You're the classic, you fall and you can't get up.
If y'all listening,
you won't hear this.
if you're taking notes, I'm having to do it this way because the computer's acting up today.
So this was the result. So then you pull out everything, you leave the hospital, you go home, but how were you being treated at home? What were you doing? Because you couldn't eat. I mean, how were you getting any kind of medication or treatment?
Yeah, I had a friend of mine, a bishop friend of mine from Savannah, Georgia, called me and told me he was sending some medicine by one of the pastors here in Dallas, Texas. And they brought me some leave, they brought me some zinc, and they brought me some aspirin. And he told me to take that, all 3 in the morning, then take all 3 about 8 or 9 o'clock that evening, and just made sure I drink plenty of fluids and make sure I eat a lot, eat food. And by that 5th day, I would eat the food. That was a hard thing for me to do when I had to eat. But when I ate food 20 minutes later, it would send me to the commode, and I was coming out of one end and going out and leaning over the bathtub and throwing up in that, as well as coming out of the other end. So it was real rough. It took a lot out of me, to the point where I couldn't hardly walk. I had a hard time breathing. Even when I got through on the commode, when I felt like I got through, I would probably sit there another 3 hours. And because I wasn't able, I didn't have the strength to get up.
Y'all listening?
And so once I got a little strength, I went from the bathroom back to the bed, but I fell before I got in the bed, and I didn't have any strength to get off the floor, so I was down there about 7 hours before I got enough strength to get off the floor, because my phone was on the other side of the room, and I couldn't reach it, so, it really didn't matter because I didn't have anybody to call. I mean, I wasn't going to let anybody come in there and get COVID. So I had to deal with it on my own.
So
y'all listen to how COVID did him.
Tell me about those.
I'm diabetic. I'm legally blind. I've got a high blood pressure. That's pretty much it. I have real bad back spasms. And
A lot of underlying conditions,
when I went through COVID, I had
which makes
pneumonia.
COVID worse when people have those underlying conditions.
So that COVID pneumonia, you got pneumonia during the course of having COVID?
I got pneumonia during the course of having COVID.
Okay. And somehow or other, this stuff lowers your immunity to the point you can get pneumonia and other things that actually kill you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't let it go that far.
Right. You need to
Keep
build that
your
mitochondria
immune
up.
system on point.
Mm-hmm.
And the best way to do that is to keep your mitochondria strong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Get your brain and body bundle now.
Well, see if you can find Craig Thompson. Craig, do star 5 on the phone. I played this interview earlier. I want to talk to him if I can see him. Do star 5.
While they're doing that, if y'all want me to send you the link for you to create your free customer website, you know, we give you a lot of free things, right? Then you can text link, and I will text it to along with your name to 817-320-2571, and I will send you the link for you. Just click on the link and create your free customer website. Again, text 817-320-2571, your name and link, and I'll send you the link. But if somebody else referred you, get back with the person that referred you.
I'm here. Okay, good. I got you now. So, you and I were talking earlier in the earlier interview, earlier day, but in the earlier interview that I played, we were able to highlight the fact that your C-reactive protein, that's the measure of inflammation throughout your body, has spiked to 18. Tell people how healthy it normally is. How healthy would your C-reactive protein normally have been if you didn't have COVID?
This is an earlier conversation we had back in 22, and I was at 2.5 on my C-reactive protein.
2.5.
Now it's 4 years later.
Up to 18. Wow.
I'm usually around 0.5, 0.6. A few months ago, I was at 4.9, 0.49. So it doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, and tell people what the healthy range is.
Well, it's called My Compass, which is a blood company that we use in Canada for doing your blood work. It ranges up to at the end of the range, it goes up to 5. So I guess once you're above 5, you're high.
Okay.
So
at
0.5,
0.49 or 0.5, you're like 10% of what's normal. That's how healthy you are, and you got some other indications of your health. And for those that don't know, you've been on Mito for years. Okay. Talk about the health of your organs per your latest exam.
He's been on Mito for years.
Yeah, I was saying to you earlier, I had my doctor decided to do it. Why? I'm not sure, but we did a C-reactive a CT scan, a full body CT scan with definition, which means they just X-ray your whole body and all your organs. And everything in my body was in perfect harmony. There was nothing that was out of line. Nothing. I mean, I was so happy to get that test done. I mean, in Canada, that test I did to pay for it cost $5,000. It's like getting an MRI.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, there's no cancer going on. That's what I was concerned about. You never know. Because I do have a cancer molecule in my system. I get a test done every year.
Yeah.
Guys, and everybody gets cancer every day, okay? It's just your mitochondria are strong enough to fight it off.
Okay.
And so you're not diagnosed with it. Some people, their mitochondria is not strong enough to actually fight those off every day, and that's when they get the cancer diagnosis. But everybody gets cancer daily.
With a resting heart rate of 63.
How many of y'all knew that? Comment below.
105/59, a resting heart rate of 47. And my overnight resting heart rate is 43 on average.
Yeah, those are the numbers of an athletic teenager. Okay? Now, tell people what your blood pressure, for example, was pre-Mito.
It was getting up there. It wasn't high.
Before he
like
got on Mito. This is those were his.
Over,
he's sharing his results now.
80, 75, 80. So it was when I was 65 or 66, that's what it was. It was like my A1C. My A1C back then was like about 7.8. You know, it was getting up there where I was pre-diabetic. My A1C today is usually around 0.5.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
So
everything's fine.
Yeah, I mean, well, last Saturday night when you talked to me last time was 75. Now I'm 79. Was that last Saturday night? I did 3 hours, 15 minutes, 17,800 steps. Pretty worn out on Sunday morning, I can tell you. I don't feel 21 anymore. They still call me the energy man, but
Well,
I
he's
didn't
not
have any
21.
energy on
He's
Sunday, I
70-something
can
years
tell you.
old, guys.
Yeah. So what, you dance like every Saturday night, like a young Travolta, right?
Yeah, that's
Like
I'm a rock and roll dancer.
Yeah, 17,000 steps, and come back the next week and do it again. Awesome.
Yeah,
That's
I'll do it
awesome,
again
guys.
tonight.
How many steps can y'all do in a
All
day?
right. Thank you.
I doubt that it's
In my
17,000.
cross training, I do like usually
Get on
on my
Mito,
Monday training, I'll do
so you can get
15 to
your
16
performance
miles on my
up,
bike
okay?
at the start of my week.
Get your mobility going different. Get that mitochondria up.
Looking good.
It makes a
Thanks
difference.
for being a great example of what can happen. You stay on Mito and do the things we talked about in this call, like when you exercise and eating the right way. Of course, you
Yes.
still like that booze.
But yeah, that's that's why I'm surprised. I always check my blood work and the scan. They also did a stomach scan this year. There was no fatty liver and there was nothing else. I mean, they verified that I had any issue going on. And I just got to think it's because of my body's in harmony because of, I do 2 teaspoons of more Mito every day along with the Rejuvenate in the brain and body. I mean, I'm addicted to it. I'm afraid not to be on it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Craig.
Yeah, we're addicted to it because you know what?
You're
We know
welcome.
what it does
Have
to
a
our
great day.
body. We know how it has
All right.
helped our body. I definitely do.
Okay,
Y'all
so-
see all these
so there you
medications?
have it. I mean, you can
Depends on
be
which
amazing
screen you're
with
actually
this,
looking on.
not just
But
for
you see
your
all these
age, but
medications?
period. And you can do things
That's what I was on
that
a
other
regular
people,
basis.
your
Those
age,
doctors had
particularly
me.
if
I
you're
had my
older,
own
wish they
pharmacy.
could
Okay.
do.
I no longer have my own
Let's put
pharmacy.
the
You know
mitochondria
why?
on your side,
Because I
okay?
prayed to God. Now ask him to send me
Alright.
something where I don't have to take all these pills and medications.
Star five
And
on
he
your
sent me
phone.
Mito.
If you've got a question
Okay?
or comment, we're going to get to that soon.
And
In
I
the
listen.
meantime,
Some of y'all are
did
not
we have
listening.
Our partner from Ireland, Mick McQuillan. Is Mick with us today? Or did he take the day off?
Let me take a quick look and
Hello,
see.
hello, everyone that's joining
I
us.
have.
Pets are really important.
Got him right here.
Now,
go
this is
right
what our
ahead.
pets could take.
Mick
The
and
Pet
Kit-
Life
Mick and Kit
and
got
Straight
an amazing
Rejuvenate
business
Gel.
in Ireland called Pet Centers Ireland. You see their logo on our pet bottles. So great for us to be partnering with him. So happy you found us on the internet. Mick, are you with me?
Take your day off?
There
What are you
he
talking
is.
about? Oh my God.
He's
That's
joining
like
us
an
from
ambition.
Ireland,
That's
guys.
just an ambition. It's a dream. Amazing. I love it. I love it that you're here on the 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. Amazing.
Yes.
I love it. And what a great call. I loved what that last person said. I'm afraid not to be on it. And I know exactly how he feels because that's how I felt. With my dog Coco,
Yeah.
I was afraid not to have her on it. If I missed a day or if my supply was getting low, I'd be like afraid. Because of the difference that it makes. But amazing, thank you so much. And like Roger says, it's true. My wife Kate and I, we have an amazing business called Pet Sitters Ireland. Ireland's largest, most recommended, most trusted, delivered well over 500,000 services to thousands and thousands of customers. But that business is designed for one thing and one thing only, and that's to help pet owners feel better about something that makes them feel bad. And that's really my number one reason why I love the Pet Life product, because it does exactly that. It helped me feel better about something that made me feel bad with my dog Coco. And you've probably heard my story before. Coco, she was 12 years old. She could barely get up the stairs. It was like, oh my God, watching her. It was painful. And I wonder how she felt. Struggling, dragging herself up with her front legs, and her back legs were just acting like stabilizers. And we were looking for something. We didn't know what we were looking for. We were just looking for something different, something that wasn't the normal, traditional type route. And we came across this company, and we spoke to Dale, we spoke to Roger, and, we heard all about the product, and, listen, I was skeptical. I was really skeptical. I wasn't sure. But, it was worth, the risk. There was no risk. It was worth just taking a chance because it wasn't really about me. It was about Coco. We got the product. We got this little care package came, and we weren't sure. But one Sunday morning, 10 o'clock, I gave it to Coco, and at 5 o'clock that night, she ran up the stairs. Couldn't believe it. It was incredible. And it just kept getting better and better. And like one of those other callers mentioned, you know, they went to the doctors and they couldn't find any, there's nothing wrong with their internal organs. We had the same experience with our vet. You know, we took Coco to the vet. And I'll never forget, you know, the vet standing in front of me. And you know how when someone's looking kind of confused and you're thinking, is there something wrong? You know, and I said, is there something wrong? No, everything's perfect. In fact, like your organs are just like incredible. And you're like, oh my God, this is beautiful. You know, stuff that you love to hear. And listen, if you're a pet owner or you know someone who has pets, sometimes, you know, like people often love their pets more than they love other human beings, right? It is a really big deal. They love them deeply, you know, and they don't want to see them in pain or any suffering or anything else like that. So I would encourage you to, you know, share these products, recommend these products. And I want to give a shout out to Dale and Roger and all of the team involved in putting together, you know, that marketing pack, you know, that flyer. I was looking at it last week. I was sharing it. It's just incredible. It's just an absolutely
Our marketing
incredible,
system is free as well, y'all.
Genius.
Get a free website. You get a free marketing system, guys.
Because it's just incredible.
Hey.
I'm sure Dale's going to tell you all about it.
Bet you've never been in a company that gives away free stuff like Mito does.
And you're new here and you're not sure, you definitely press that *5. Get your questions answered.
You could get your products for free. We can show you how. I love that.
To this call and ask them what your next step is, if any. I don't know, but I know how it's worked for my pets. In fact, seeing how it worked for my pets encouraged me to use it for myself. Right? You know, like I would, you know, when I was younger, I played a lot of soccer. I was pretty good at it. I played a lot of football. You know, had I not taken up some bad habits, I probably could have played in this World Cup. Right? I'm only joking. Maybe not. But, you know, like, and, you know, my knee used to really give me a lot of pain. You know, so one Saturday afternoon before the call, I remember I had the Rejuvenate, you know, and I started rubbing it into my knee. And, you know, before the call, by 5 o'clock, I could lift my knee to my chest without any pain. It was incredible. Now it just is part of my daily ritual, you know, and it's just incredible. I love the products. I love what they've done for my pets. I love what they've done for our clients' pets, and it just makes a real difference. And look, if you're looking to improve something, and I don't know what that something might be, but if you're looking to improve something, maybe this is something that you want to be, you know, adding to your daily habits and daily rituals.
It's not no baby.
So,
this is
Roger,
what
thank
you
you
want
so
to
much.
add.
Happy birthday, America. Always great to be here. It's a privilege.
Yes.
And
again, if you would like the link sent to you, if you referred by myself or seeing, you know, this on one of my platforms, my name's Stephanie Alfred, and I would love to refer you. But if somebody else referred you, you get back with that person that referred you, okay? You can text a link. Well, you can text MM link. That stands for More Mito Link, okay? To along with your name to 817-320-2571, and I will send you the link. And all you have to do is click on it. It takes you right to the page where you'll complete the information and create your free customer website. Again, free customer website, right? Again, text 817-320-2571. If you're not in an area, like if you're in one of the other countries and you cannot text, you can always go to my website, which is moremito.com/S Alfred. That's moremito.com/SALFORD. Again, if somebody else referred you, get their website. Once you have the website, then you'll go to join, then referring customer, and complete the information and submit it, and your website will be up just like that. If you need details, you can also go to the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie on YouTube and go under training. That information is there. There's videos to show you how to create your website, how to do your orders, etc. It's really easy, guys.
That website so they can learn more, read about the products, read about the ingredient list, how to use them, what to expect, but most importantly, to purchase. They can only buy from you. They cannot buy.
Yeah, you have to be
directly
referred, guys.
from the company. So they go there, they can make their purchase.
And if you contact the company, be honest where you got the information from, okay? Because we know some people are not being honest. I constantly put several videos out. Some people get the information and they'll say, oh, I didn't see the person's name. Anything that I put out, my name is on it, you know, letting you know that I'm the one that referred you guys. So y'all pay attention to all the details on there, okay? Because, you know, we're putting the information out there for a reason. One, for, you know, everybody to get their mitochondria built up, right? And two, to know the person that shared the information, okay, guys?
We don't do that. We don't charge you monthly to be here. That website I just described to you, it's yours free. We give it to everybody free so you can share the message. We don't force you to purchase product. We don't force you to be on auto ship. We just don't do those things. And we hope that you'll decide to participate in our compensation plan. It's like nothing you've ever seen. Look, people only know about us because of you. We pay you very well.
See, everybody knows about the product because of us, okay? That's why Mr. Hill designed the thing where they do pay us well, right? Whether it's free product or whether it's money that you actually pulled out, you make that decision.
Somebody purchases, once you're a verified member with us, we confirmed your email, your phone, make sure you're legitimate. Every time somebody purchases, your compensation is in your back office ready for you to spend. And you're going to get that compensation one of two ways. If you join us as a recurring customer, you get Mito Cash. That's internal money. Use it to buy your products. Use it to pay for your ship.
Use it to get these products for free, guys. What is going on? Again, I apologize for the technical issues, right? But as y'all can see, I am not an IT person. I do not know why we're dealing with all of this today. Okay, but if you'll bear with me. But again, if somebody else referred you, you get back with that person that referred you. But remember, mitochondria is the powerhouse of your cells, guys. And if you lost all your mitochondria, please listen. This is how serious it is, okay? Some people don't take it serious. If you lost all of your mitochondria right now, you would just drop dead. That's how serious mitochondria is. And the older you get, the more mitochondria you're losing, right? Also, the more medication that you take, so a lot of medication damages mitochondria. If you've ever taken an antibiotic, and most of us have, antibiotics damage mitochondria, guys, okay? So you're using different things that actually damages your mitochondria. So do your body a justice and build your mitochondria up, because God designed our body to fix itself from anything. However, you need your mitochondria built up. And that's what we're doing. We're teaching you how to build your mitochondria up, right? And we're giving you a free website. We're giving you a free app. We have all the tools that you need, guys, to be successful. To be a successful customer. Or you may choose that you want to do it as a business. You can do that too. It's free. You just change your status in your back office.
Well, guess what? You're going to know. And you can say, look, you dirty dog, I know you didn't watch that thing. Go listen to that audio. It's okay to say no, but you kind of know what you're saying.
So he's talking about our marketing
system.
system.
You've got an ability here with tools, all of them free, provided by us, to get this message out and let us pay you very, very well for doing it. So let's go change some lives.
So let me reiterate what he was just saying, okay? So with our marketing system, our free marketing system, right? Anything that we send out from our marketing system is tracked, okay? So if I've sent you something from our marketing system and you didn't watch it or you didn't listen to it, because some of them are videos, some of them are audios, right? I know, because it's tracked. It shows me who I've sent it to. It shows me, I get a notification anytime somebody either watches this or listening to it or etc., right? This new flyer that Mr. Hill, our CEO, has done for us, when I tell you awesome, it's a digital flyer. And it's free also, right? It's part of our marketing system. And it explains some of everything, right? You don't have to worry about explaining things. So a lot of people wonder, oh, well, I can't talk about this, I can't talk about that. I'm not a salesperson. I've never been a salesperson, right? However, we all go and share things. We may go to Walmart and see something and you know, we'll say, hey, Susie, hey, I got this. You got to try this out, right? Guess what? You're selling that for Walmart. Is Walmart paying you anything? No. Y'all, I love Nike. I love Coach. I love a lot of things, right? But guess what? Nike and Coach, they don't pay me nothing. They take my money. Or they used to take a whole lot of money from me, right? Sometimes you just have to get wiser, right? But guess what? Mito will pay you. Mito will pay you and have all the tools for you, you know, to have. And understand the main thing is for people to get on the product and get their mitochondria built up. That's number one right there, right? But should you choose to, you know, want to earn your product for free? Hey, use the tools. Should you choose to want to earn some income? Use the tools, right? This is one of those companies where you can earn as much as you want. You can give yourself a raise whenever you want to, guys. Just food for thought. So again, if you want that website to create your free customer website, because that's how you get in the system, then you want to text 817-320-2571 MM link along with your name. Or you can go to the website.
Champion. She's working with a group every Wednesday in the Atlanta area. They come over and she's letting me know all the little stuff. And tomorrow we're going to have a update, make some things a bit easier, a bit more obvious for you, for people that might not be quite so computer savvy or don't quite know how to use your phones that well. Boy, we're on it. We're totally on it to make sure
that's our CEO, guys, Mr. Roger Hill.
Technically inclined person with no experience doing this can absolutely excel. Okay, that's where my heart is. You know, like that's how I take care of the big folks, right? They're gonna do well no matter what. I want all those people who haven't ever had great success at anything. I'd love to help you have success here.
You can have success here.
What a mission we're on.
Yeah, our top earner, he only does it part-time, okay? But he's connected with the right people. And he benefits from a lot of people that he's never even met. Is that not awesome? I'm sure you'd go spend that money off of, benefiting from people that you've never met, right? Sure you would.
So I can see him. Okay. All right. So let's go with the ones we haven't seen before or seen much of. There's James Tomkowski. James Tomkowski in Palm Coast, Florida. Caller ID says there.
All right, James, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Thank you so much. Quick thing, though, it shows me in Florida, but I'm actually up in California now. I just joined yesterday, and a friend that told me about this to help enhance another product that we use. I just need a little bit more insight. I ordered the pet product because somebody else is above him is sending me some other products. So I ordered the pet for now. That is a liquid form. How is that administered?
Okay. It is the pet version of Restore. Restore is an oil-based product. You got olive oil and black seed oil at its base. Awesome stuff.
They just took the citrus out of the Restore, put a pet label life on it, so that's why you hear people using it in their eyes, etc., right? Because it's Restore minus the citrus.
With that, you're going to take that dropper. There's actually a weight scale for it. It's on the bottom. If it's too small, you can go on the website, click on the pet product, and you'll see it come up in the PDF. Okay?
Okay.
But it's like by weight, so check out the weight scale and go by that, okay?
Okay, but it's
right on the bottom, guys.
Administration?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, fantastic.
If you got a cat, they'll tell them what to do if you got a cat.
I don't have a cat.
But he's going to share because he don't have a cat, other people do.
They won't eat the food, but they'll lick it off their paws and they get
put
it
on their paws, guys.
Listen, put it on the food, they'll scarf it. I don't like to think that any of it stays on food my dog didn't eat, so I just squirt it straight into his mouth from the dropper. And he doesn't mind the taste at all. He runs and hides, but he's no good at it. He hides the pillow on my bed every time. So I know where to get him. And just get it in him. It has a quick reaction with pets. There's no placebo effect. You'll see it.
Okay, great. My next question is I started getting some research where you have, because I'm 63, if you have like bubbles in your urine, that's a sign of kidney issues. So which product would I use would help address that?
All three.
I'm glad we got this question out of the way early.
People keep asking which one. You pick all three.
Because it's all of them. When you're regrowing mitochondria, all the things you need to do that with aren't in one place or in one form. So we have all the oil solubles in Restore, the water solubles in the capsules, Renew Brain and Body. And then there are instances where you need to put it in specific areas and deliver it through your skin. And that's what the Rejuvenate's for. So get them all, use them all, you'll have a great result.
Your Renew Brain and Body bundle.
Great. Now, my next question, and if one is the second one is in a pill form, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Capsule.
What delivery mechanism is it using to ensure it gets past the gut issue? To where all of our delivery methods are proprietary, but
The significance of that is, again, the water solubles are in that. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so
He has some
all
great
those
questions.
things have special processing and structuring to make that happen. And if you are listening to the rest of this call, that's how you know it works.
Perfect. Yeah, I have friends that have been using that, so I'm not worried about that. So,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate you
He
guys.
asked great questions.
Hey, great.
Yeah.
James.
He
Thank you.
did.
All right.
Anybody that's on one of our platforms, put your questions in there. Y'all are normally good at that.
All right, Sasha,
And we get your questions
I'm gonna
answered.
go ahead with your questions.
Hey, go right ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry because this is my first time, and I came to claim my miracle for me and my kid.
Okay.
She claimed it.
Yeah.
She said she claimed it came from miracle for her and her kids.
First
She
major
gets it.
thing I was born with a macular degeneration, retinal conrod dystrophy, and then unfortunately my daughter, she has it. Mine is on the side, and hers is in the center of vision. And I have, other health issue, like a pre-diabetic, cholesterol, and most thing is not like a insulin shot or something. Is for years they put me on the pills, and now the other thing I developed this last couple years. Recently, they told me I have a Hashimoto, which is an autoimmune problem, and especially when I get the suicide, which is my major point, as I'm trying to take care of our life and be a pillar for her, and then to support her. Yeah, and that's what I want to know. What is this? And because I heard this about right before COVID, I've been looking for this stuff to help me and my kids. And then, but I lost the track of it.
Okay, so let me respond. Okay, so here's what we do. We have the technology that's in all these products we have. You should get all of them in a bundle to regrow your mitochondria. Now, just think about this for a second. Every one of the issues that you just mentioned, your body is already trying to address. It does not have the energy to do it that you did when you were younger. Okay?
Because of loss of mitochondria.
Your body grow that back. And with that, it's going to be able to start fixing those things in ways it couldn't do before. And you can hear about the results that other people have had in your specific concerns, like, you asked about macular degeneration. Log into our back office. Are you enrolled with us already or not? Are you?
No, sir. This is the first time I heard it from one angel told me to call this time.
Got it. So when you affiliate for free, cost you nothing.
Meaning when you get your free customer website.
Username, morematters.com/username, right? Go in there and click that join link, put your information in, and then you're going to have access to a section called Share More Matter Info. If you're on your computer, it's going to be third from the right. If you're on your phone, it's going to be third from the bottom. Click that, and if you're on the phone, slide the menu up so you can see it. There's a section where it says Share Audio, Videos, and Docs. And when you click that, you'll see all these neat categories in there. If you want to talk about eyes and vision or whatever, or you can just put a keyword in and let it search for you. And you can hear all the amazing results that people have had with macular issues, all the way up to and including being completely blind. Right? In one instance, the gentleman never seen out of one of his eyes, even from the time he was born, right? So amazing things have happened because all the major organs and your eyes are the ones that have, your macula in particular, have the densest requirement for mitochondria. Okay? So you're here to claim your miracle. Somebody sent you to the right place. Because that is exactly what happens. If you'll go there and listen to those, you'll really get a really good orientation on what is possible. Okay?
So, but in order for you to go to your back office, you need to create your free customer website.
I'm not good with that. I'm on the phone. Believe me, I'm trying to get back to normal, because of a lot of things happened this last couple of years, minor heart attack, anxiety attack, nerve attack, and I'm recovering. And I
She has a lot of
I'm
issues going
trying
on.
to do things on the phone, which is more closer. And then if there is anybody can
Yeah, well, all we have to do
walk
is
to
have
me.
someone, all we have to do is have someone call you and continue the conversation, play any of those interviews so you can hear them on the phone. All that's possible. Now, who was it introduced you?
One of our believer friends, which I adore, his announcement to me about the time I had it 2 weeks ago. I was down to, things.
He wants the name of the person.
And he said, there is something I want you to call on the Saturday morning and then Monday. Dariush. I'm in the California
Every Saturday we have a call at 10:55 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Dariush Sadeghi.
How do you spell it?
DARIOUSH.
Are you saying Z as in zebra or V as in Victor?
No. D as in David, A as in Apple,
Darius.
R as in Robert, I as in India, O as in Oscar, U as in Uncle, S as in Sam, H Henry, Dariush. Like a Darius, the king.
Darius Harry.
No, Sadeghi. S as in Sam, A Apple, G Georgia, and H Henry, and I as in India. Sadeghi. I'm sorry, DEHI. Sadeghi.
Okay, S as in Sam, A as in Apple,
I'm
G
sorry.
as in go.
Yeah, I can do it again for his last name.
S as in Sam.
See, this is why you need to know who referred you, right? Because when the company talks to you, they're going to make sure you're connected to the person that referred you. That's only fair.
E as in Edward, and G as the George, H as a hotel, I as in India. Sadeghi, which you call it.
S as in Sam, E as in Edward.
SADE and GHI. Sadeghi.
Yeah, S as in Sam, A as in Apple, D as in David, E as in Edward, then GHI.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause that was different. That's what
Exactly.
she was saying something different at first.
Okay.
So guys, they're going to make sure that she gets connected to the right person. You see how fair our company is? We give a lot of free stuff away, so that you can be successful. But we also want to be fair and make sure that you're connected to the right person. So if somebody referred you, you want to make sure you remember that person's name, right? Again, my name's Stephanie Alford, right? So remember my name because I constantly put things out because I am trying to refer as many people as possible because everybody has mitochondria. Every human and every pet has mitochondria. So this is for everybody. And everybody is losing mitochondria. So everybody needs to build their mitochondria up, right? So you could do it two ways. You could go to my website or the person that referred you. My website is www.moremito.com/S-Alfred. S-Alfred is my username. moremito.com/SALFORD. Click join, click referring customer, complete the information, submit it. Your free website's up just like that. Or if you want me to send you the link, then you will text me, text 817-320-2571. And you're going to put your name along with MM link. And I will send you the link. Again, that number is 817-320-2571.
That's what you've been hearing on the call. All those people are responding the way they did because of what's been happening.
It works on everything in our body, correct?
Yes, it works on everything.
Yes. Simply because everything in our body takes energy, and that's energy we've been losing. So when you put it back, that's when the miracles can happen again.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So I hope y'all are listening. Learn from what he just shared with her. He being the CEO of the company, okay, Mr. Roger Hill.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Again, we don't do conditions. Don't make a difference what condition you have, okay? We do mitochondria because we know when you build that mitochondria up, God already designed my body, your body, to build itself from anything, okay? It can fix itself from anything, even pets.
I'm calling because I was just wondering, I think I know the answer, but with maybe early signs of vitiligo, would more Mito Restore be beneficial? So
Again, a condition. We don't do conditions. We do mitochondria.
You know,
It don't make a difference what the condition is.
They're always saying that it helps everything, but this is one of the examples that bear that out. You know, was it Brenda in California was one of the first ones to bring just take that mixture of Restore and Rejuvenate and massage it in frequently through the day, and watch what your body can do from there. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
It's amazing that we keep saying that.
You've been traveling, but when you get a chance, please check your email. I left you a voicemail.
It's amazing that we keep saying that it fixes your body from once you build your mitochondria up, your body can fix itself from anything. But you notice how people keep saying, "Oh, it doesn't help this condition because it help that condition," because they don't truly understand mitochondria.
Secretary or the person in charge.
Everything in your body takes energy. That energy comes from your mitochondria.
I left you a voicemail. I apologize.
Okay, I'm taking a screenshot right now, so I can be sure to respond. Okay.
It was about a week ago.
If you love yourself, get your mitochondria built up. Your family, everybody, okay?
I will come back to you.
So guys, and if you have somebody that's in sports, okay? Anybody that's in sports, you want to make sure that they get on the product because they may be performing at one level. Once they build their mitochondria up, guess what? They can perform better, okay? Your health is your wealth, right? So build that mitochondria up. If you are a pastor, pastors, listen. Don't you want your congregation to be healthy, right? Because the healthier are, the wealthier they are, the more they can support your congregation, right? Get everybody to build their mitochondria up. Okay? Show them that you care. If you really care about your congregation, get everybody to build their mitochondria up. Because that's building their health up, right? They can take it from there. Coaches, you want to let all your teammates know, all your coaches and your teammates need to be building their mitochondria up, okay? Seriously, mitochondria is the powerhouse of your cells. So, how you gonna go beat these other teams if y'all don't have that energy level so that you can perform better? Guys, listen, get on yours ASAP.
I went to see my my ophthalmologist, and he told me that I had a little bit of cataract in my left eye. And as soon as I heard that, I grabbed my Rejuvenate and I started putting it in my eyes every day. I'm making sure I put it in both eyes because I don't want anything to happen.
You can put it around the eyes. Y'all saw me take the Restore Oil, put it around the eyes earlier.
So
because I only have a little Rejuvenate left in here, I need to open up another jar and mix it.
Keep rubbing it where
so
you
y'all
need
only
to
have a
rub
little
it.
bit. But I mix my Restore Oil in my Rejuvenate.
Keep taking the
Man, let me show you what to do.
And if you do it the way that they recommend,
you're gonna take it and you're gonna rub it around just like you saw me do the Restore Oil.
Dr. Dan and Dr. Joy. If you do
See
it
how
that
simple
way,
that is?
you're going to be a lot better.
It makes a difference. I used to have a restriction on my driver's license before I started doing this.
As the dosages on your,
and when I started, nobody had mixed it. I was just doing straight Rejuvenate gel and got the results.
That's just basically what I wanted to say.
All right, well,
anybody can do that, right?
I'm so glad you spoke up. We did that interview with you back in 2023?
No, actually, I started it in 2024. So I think it might have been in 2024. And the thing that really was remarkable was I had the stroke in 2020 and COVID 2021.
This is how it looks before you mix it. It's
3
white.
years after I had the COVID that I started taking this. And so now it's been 2 years, and it's been remarkable as to what this can do. Even if you've already had conditions for a while, it still will bring you back.
All right. Thank you, Enos.
Good stuff. Thank you. All right. Who's next?
Okay. That was great. Okay, how about Joanne Patrick in Atlanta?
All right. Joanne, I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question. Number ends in 5999.
I'm muted. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Well, first, I don't know if you heard before, I said happy birthday, America, and happy 4th of July to each and every one of you. I am a guest of one of your recipients, and I had a situation with my dog. One morning, she just woke up, and she had all kind of lumps and everything, and something like that on her throat. And this particular Alberta, well, she's my prayer partner, so I was telling her, you know, about the situation with my dog. She didn't want to walk up and down the steps. She just, you know, but she'll be 15 in January as well. And of course, I took her back and forth to the hospital, and then I took her to the doctor's office. They prescribed this medication, which really didn't know justice, and she refused to take that and eat. So I was really concerned about her, but then I did hold her up in prayer. She's doing a lot better. The lumps is going down, but the little thing in her throat, it was like a egg, and it's shrinking. And I was saying it to Alberta, which is one of the recipients, and she was telling me about you. And scared on the prayer line, and I listened. I heard the other testimonies about, you know, us as humans, but when I heard the testimonies about the dog as well, and that really lifted my spirit, you know. So I am interested in the product, and I would like to purchase the product, but he was speaking of how to get on, or I can even get it through Alberta. I don't have a problem with that.
That's the way to do it. Whoever referred it, which is Alberta.
I did say that when the weight of the dog is how you determine the how much medication to give her.
It's not medication. This is a food.
And,
this back here.
So
the weight of the animals, it tells you right back here.
Have more information, like how to get on, or I can just say somebody else.
Yeah, so Alberta has a website. It's morematter.com/.
Whatever her username is.
Username.
Like I told y'all, my username is salford, morematter.com/salford.
Button, put your information in, and you'll be able to then order from your own website. Okay? Now, did Alberta happen to send you a flyer?
No, she sent me the phone number. I had called her today. And when she said you're going to have a seminar today.
The reason why he's asking it, because that flyer explains a lot. It's a digital flyer, guys. Yes.
Yeah, call Roberta back and get that website from her so you can go in and affiliate and you can place an order.
If y'all want me to send you the flyer, text flyer to 817-320-2571 along with your name. Again, text flyer and your name to 817-320-2571 and I'll send you that digital flyer. You'll love it. Once you create your free customer website, you'll have your own digital flyer. Okay? It explains everything. Mr. Hill is explaining mitochondria. I mean, it's an awesome digital flyer.
So it'll go out before 2 o'clock. And there you go.
Yeah. Okay, well,
and with it being the 4th of July, our offices are open. They were closed yesterday in reservance of the 4th of July, so they could be open today because we know a lot of people are with friends and family that need what? They need our products. Brain and body bundle for the humans, right? For the pets. Pet Life and Straight Rejuvenate Gel.
Just call that, and they'll help you from there also if you have any issues.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Great to have you on today.
It was a pleasure and a privilege. Thank you. And I'm like a lady. I keep saying this, and so it was hard for me to do it. And I said, "But Daddy, my pig's over the mud."
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Joanne.
You have a blessed day.
All right.
As well. Have a great day.
And Arsenio from Baton Rouge.
And I have
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Hi there. Can you hear me?
Hey.
Yes, you can.
Well, I had a question, a different question, but I wanted to say this quickly, was that when you're talking about the weight, you know, using the weight thing on the dog, on the pet, I wanted to say that I think that correlates with humans also.
It does.
Because I don't think I was...
Sometimes we do need to know the weight.
Was really good on certain things. I have a lot of things wrong.
Because some people are not getting as much progress because they may be, may weigh more.
So I know it correlates.
And so you may need more.
some more Mito.
You
but
can't
we
overdose
started
because it's not a
working
medication, it's a
on
food, okay?
Other things.
So that's another great thing
much
about our
more
products.
Quickly, when I doubled, I don't mean just taking more times a day. I'm talking about doubling the dose because I'm very obese, and so I realized that you know,
She's obese, so she
possibility
doubled
that
her dose of
maybe,
everything, meaning she's taking at
we
least 2
could do
times.
something where it would be a certain amount per 100 pounds of body weight, something like that. That was just a.
So I would say this: we should look at that dose as like a starting dose, right? And then based on how your body responds, you can certainly take more. You may not need to take more forever, but you know, I triple dose every day to keep up with what I gotta do.
Because he does a lot,
I
guys.
understand what you're saying, but I think for a lot of people, they don't understand that. If
That's
you,
why you get on the calls or call the company, you know, and then that's what it's to help you understand, okay? You need to call customer service. It's 509-593-3300. They're open 6 days a week, okay?
Well, your body uses it. Some people just, like Provenzano, for example, weighs about 105 pounds, okay? And
he's one of the top producers in the company.
He's so sensitive to it, he counts the drops. You see what I'm saying? So
I absolutely hear what you're saying, and I mean, this was not an absolute thing. It was just that I wanted to say that.
Yeah. So I would say generally your point is well taken.
So guys, understand that a lot of times when people call in, they have suggestions. A lot of times those suggestions have already been suggested to the company, or we've already had conversations about that, you know, as a company. Okay, so just understand that Mr. Hill is always going to give a professional answer, right? So just know that.
You know, along with your good advice, which is if you're a big person, then take a lot. It makes sense.
And more times a day, too. That was...
absolutely spread out.
Right.
So, I guess
she definitely gets it.
What I wanted to say was, since I did that, I am finding a lot of my miracles, and a lot of them are... I had like 9 autoimmune diseases, so we had to work a lot.
Wow, anyway, she had 9 autoimmune issues.
On COVID, because I had it really bad, and I do have some of the long-standing results. Okay, and that's one of them.
So guys, if y'all know that y'all have several underlying conditions, then taking it once a day is your starting point. If you have serious things going on, or you just want to be healthier, you can take it as many times a day. It's a food, okay? You can't overdose because it's not a medication.
The 5G,
Oh, yeah. The thing, absolutely. And we've had some great benefits with that. We've had great benefits. We have a lady, I talked about this on one of the calls. We have a lady that they put a 5G substation near her house. And it literally drove her out of her house.
I remember that call. I remember that one.
So that's a real thing.
According to long COVID, and I mean, I think sometimes I was getting that mixed up because I had such a bad case of COVID in the very beginning. And I do have some long COVID, and I'm very excited to say that these products, I've been using them for a long time. I just wasn't using enough, but I still, vision, everything in my body has improved. And I guess the thing that I got on it for the most was to lose the weight and high blood pressure. And those things are still up and down a lot. But I think we had to be fixing everything else. So that's it. Thank you so much. God bless you. I appreciate everybody. God bless America.
God bless America. Great having you on, Ann.
Amen. Thanks, son.
To Louisiana.
So just like everybody's celebrating the 4th of July, right? Celebrate getting your health better, right?
Okay, so Celia,
so that you can see several other 4th of Julys.
Somewhere in the U.S.
Go get your brain and body bundle.
Celia, I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Yes.
Or get for your pets.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, go right ahead.
Oh, yes. I have sciatic nerve and also high blood pressure, diabetic, and cholesterol. What would you recommend for me to take? 'Cause I've been having sciatic nerve for the past 2 years.
Are you already affiliated with us and using our technology?
No.
Okay. Well, that's the first step. And
First step is creating your free
you're
customer
going to take the oil
website.
internally. You're going to take the capsules internally. You're going to take that Rejuvenate mix,
And rub it.
some of the oil, the Restore in it. You're going to put it right on your back. That's where you need that at. Do you see Dr. Joy? Yeah.
Dr. Joy is great at telling you exactly how to do it, okay? As y'all can see, we have doctors on here as well, right? Telling you exactly what to do with the product when you have certain conditions.
But you've got to put it right in your lower back above your hip.
Yes.
He's talking about the Rejuvenate gel with some of the Restore All mixed in it.
Spot right there is where you
need to know how to mix it. Go on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie. Go on the playlist. Under training, we show you how to mix the Restore All into your Rejuvenate gel.
Yes.
And you can mix as much as you want to.
Oh, yes. So, let me tell you, I ran into this most beautiful massage machine that's got an apparatus that would sit right there on that sciatica nerve. But what we're starting with the sciatica, it's right there almost in the center top part of your hip. That's where you're going to feel pain. If you could put pressure there. But first, rejuvenate there. And before 2 teaspoons of the Restore into the Rejuvenate and shake it up really good.
So
and it'll turn from
take a
white
teaspoon.
to orange. And then now you got the potent magic portion to heal and deaden that pain. So you put it on the Rejuvenate cream
pour it
on
into
that
the Rejuvenate.
spot, middle top. That's the beginning
top
of it,
back
but
on
it could be the end
Shake
of
it up.
And
That's how you
then
mix it.
If you could put pressure, someone around you, your husband or son or kid, put their elbow in on that spot and massage that Rejuvenate in really good. Some people may ease up on a doorknob, but if you had a portable massager, you could turn it on and just kind of sit on it a little bit. But put pressure on it only for 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and you get up from that. Your legs, probably one was longer than the other one. They're going to be the same length now. You're not going to be able to feel that pain. It is going to be awesome. And it's amazing. You can put that Rejuvenate on there 2-3 times a day, but actually it kind of leaves you. It doesn't gotta do it every day. This product, remember, it's transdermal, so it's going to go through the skin and go in and heal that nerve.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's going to do that by restoring your
mitochondria.
mitochondria.
I knew he was going to say something because
Okay.
we don't heal anything, okay? We use our products to build your mitochondria up, and then your body knows how to heal itself, okay?
Okay.
We don't heal anything. We do mitochondria. When your mitochondria is built up, your body knows how to heal itself, okay?
Not yet.
Okay. Let's go with Pete then.
Pete, I unmuted you. Go ahead, buddy. Hello, Pete.
Pete, are you there?
Pete. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Pete. Well, I had you muted. I forgot to take it off mute. I'm sorry.
there's
Okay,
Pete.
you are. I listened to this guy talking about being really tired and stuff after the COVID shot.
Yeah.
I actually felt that way after I had that shot. They were advertising about if you had smallpox, that you should take it for. And I had that reaction the day after. I couldn't walk across my room. And I'm wondering if they had the same kind of stuff in that shot, or do you know have any?
So here's the thing. Let's understand vaccines. It doesn't have to be the same thing. The point of a vaccine is, in some ways, is to make you sick. So your body will, in a weak way, so your body will recognize it when it comes for real. Okay? So,
Did y'all know that?
discomfort, some unusual things with respect to vaccines are, that's just the way that works. And it is definitely it's a risk factor, okay? And the thinking is that we want a smallpox vaccine, for example, because even though that vaccine is actually going to damage some people, more people will live. So that's the health, reason that they have it. So all vaccines got a negative. And if you want to look at medications in general, there are many medications that are just straight poison. Right? That's why they are restricted. That's why you got to have a doctor prescribe and all of that. Mm-hmm. They're definitely restricted substances. So there's a risk associated with every one of these. Now here's the upside too. When you restore your mitochondria, you mitigate all those risks.
Y'all hear that?
That's the case.
Restore your mitochondria to mitigate those risks. This is how you restore your mitochondria.
Well, you already got issues. You got high blood pressure, you got diabetes, you got some kind of inflammatory thing going on, and then you got to deal with the condition, or you got to deal with the vaccine, right? So the way, in my head, to deal with all of it is, let's get your mitochondria right so we can handle all that stuff. Right? They declared that pandemic but there'll be another one, and there'll be something else after that. So let's get the mitochondria right and let it deal with it. Okay?
Okay, yeah. I was also in the emergency room 3 times after that before thinking I had a heart attack, which I didn't, but thank goodness. It's just
Were you already on Mito at that point? How long you been on Mito?
No, I've been on Mito about 7 months, I think.
Okay.
So that was before Mito.
So
get on Mito and stay on Mito, okay?
Got another order in yesterday.
Yeah. I'm happy to know.
I'll stay ahead of it so I don't run out.
Yeah.
I've been going to a bottle of Restore about every week and a half.
There you go. That's me.
He got it. He's going through a whole bottle. This is a 30-day supply if you're taking it one time a day. So that means he's taking it more than one time a day, okay?
Well, there you go.
He got it, though.
Be healthy, too. I forgot what it's like.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to see if we can jog your memory and keep taking that Mito.
All right.
All right.
Get on your Mito and take it.
Take care.
God bless you guys.
You're going to love your results, guys.
Okay.
And don't just get on it for, say, a week and say it don't work. Or a month and say it don't work. You know why? Because your body didn't change in a month, right? You didn't get all these conditions in just a month, right? Over time, right? So you may have multiple things going on. Give the products time to go in there and build that mitochondria so your body can fix itself. Because some of your body it's got to fix a whole lot of things, okay?
Better known as Coach T.
Coach T.
I would just like to say that
Coach T.
God has a purpose and a reason for everything. And what you need, he will provide. And I thank you guys.
Coach T. Listen to Coach T.
Coming up with this product, formulating it.
Right.
And getting it to the masses.
Love how Coach T is saying that.
I have been studying because I like health and wellness, so I always read up and try to research everything that deals with health and wellness and different things that's going on with the body. And I found out that it was the mitochondria that was the key thing that people needed to strengthen and heal and get it to function.
Strengthen
in order to have optimal health.
So your body can heal itself.
This was before
to have optimal health.
Mito.
Yes.
So when I was told about Mito, I didn't have any questions. I said, that's it.
He got it.
Yeah. Got Mito, the bundle. Did the, I think it was the Restore is the liquid.
Yeah.
I put that in the cream, 3 or 4 droppers, mixed it up. I had varicose veins on my left leg, right below my calf. Put it on there, rubbed it in, felt the sensation. I didn't think nothing else about it. And I think maybe a day or 2 later, I went to do it again or to check my leg. Noticeable difference.
Y'all listening?
So thankfully, before I took a picture, and I took a picture afterwards.
So
it
he
to a
did the
friend of
before
mine
and
who had
after
some health
pictures.
issues, and her and her husband, she was interested. I sent her the link so she could order her products. My issues that I'm dealing with, which I'm looking forward to seeing the results that Momito is going to bring, is hypertension, high blood pressure. I also dealing with, enlarged prostate, which I didn't know at the time. When my doctor told me it was high, my PSA was high, I didn't think to ask him. But when I went to my urologist, he said it was
You really need to
4
get
times
on it.
higher than the normal.
And you want to take the mixture, the
Took
Restore
a,
Oil and the Rejuvenate Gel,
biopsy
and
to
rub
check
it
if
on your
cancerous,
prostate
which I
area,
said, no,
okay?
it's not cancerous. I just want them to know.
I've spoken with
And it
several
came
people
back,
that have dealt with prostate
negative.
issues.
But I also want to see what the Momito is going to do, or I'm expecting the Momito to take care of that also.
So do what I said, along with taking all three of them the right way, okay?
Prostate once it's
But
becoming
take
large, which I
the
don't
Rejuvenate Gel mixture
Um,
and rub it on there,
I also found out that
for
just
that
for
area.
rainfall,
To hit it
lack of
hard.
energy, better sleep, those things. So I'm getting ready to put in my next order. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to either, because I was taking it twice a day, both of them. The
Now
capsules
listen to Coach
and,
T.
the liquid.
He was taking it
I
twice a
think
day,
I'm
so he was
gonna
getting 2
triple it
bundles.
this time. I might even
You see how serious he is about his health? He was taking this 2 times a day. Now he's going to triple, because he just named a lot that he has going on in his body, okay, guys? So he's taking it serious.
You are letting people know, and y'all have to really listen to what he is saying. It doesn't matter what you have.
Right. Doesn't matter the condition.
Once you start getting the product in your body, and your mitochondria that you have starts to be repaired and restored, and you start growing more mitochondria, all the issues you have are going to be dealt with. They're going to be eliminated.
Are y'all listening to Coach
Because
T?
your mitochondria is the key to your body's health. This is an insurance policy for all of you that don't know.
Yes.
You might have Humana, you might have Aetna, you might have whoever for your insurance. This is the best insurance policy you will ever spend per dollar on your health.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yes.
And
I believe that.
and when you go to your doctor, matter of fact, the other thing I was dealing with, I just happened to think about, my doctor, my ophthalmologist, told me that I had a slight glaucoma. And I'm seeing him in August, but I want him to have a surprise after this Momito gets into my system and start doing what it does.
Yeah, we have surprised a lot of doctors, David. So thank you for sharing that. Let me get some of these other hands. Keep coming back and updating us on your progress, okay?
Yes.
I sure will. Thank you
So
so
maybe
much.
he said Coach D
All right,
and
great having you on.
saying Coach T. So I may have had it wrong. If I had it wrong, I
Okay.
apologize. But listen to what he said, okay? Coach made sense. He gets it.
W. Sawyer in Pennsylvania. Philadelphia to be exact.
All
Right. You said.
Oh, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Good afternoon. I have a question. My wife has varicose veins and seem to be on the hand, on the legs and her arms.
Coach just talked about
that. What can she do about that?
Coach just said it. He wasn't listening good.
Presently, I'm on your medication. I'm on medication for my own issues.
It's not medication. It's
But
food.
I'm concerned about my wife.
Okay, well, he just told you. You take the mixture, mix it up. Dr. Jones saying things like it really oil, you put more, make it turn orange. And then massage that into that area. Okay, your body's going to use.
Oh. Come on. Okay, guys, forgive me, technical issues, but if you have not created your free customer website, that's one of the main things. Go create your free customer website, because you have to be in the system. You have to be referred by somebody, right? So once you get in the system and are referred, then you can order your products. If y'all heard the coach, and it shows how this guy came around, and the coach just shared about varicose veins. He just told about it. And then the next person that came up Earl asked the same thing, you know, about varicose veins. Coach just explained what to do. He experienced varicose, you know, the issues with varicose veins. And he had just shared. And so, of course, Mr. Hill has to go back and try to, you know, explain some. But the guy had just explained. Coach had just explained, guys. All you have to do is have a listening ear. Listen, take notes, okay?
All right, Brian, I've admitted you. Go ahead with your question.
How y'all doing today? I just wanted to co-sign the lady that was speaking about as far as the GM, the 5G towers.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I've called in the past. Was introduced by Al and Ronnie. Spoke with you on the phone. Great talking with you. But I just wanted to touch on that. 35 years in aerospace. Being absorbed with a lot of the testing with the space ionizing and also the magnetic frequency and the RF frequency, which is radio waves. We have to think about all day we're absorbing all this radiation from all the smart technology, the Bluetooth in our ear, the big screens at home, the microwave, and now even the electric cars. This is killing our mitochondria.
Yes, we had a call and they was telling how the electric cars are causing problems, guys.
Okay, yeah, we like this technology.
Y'all need to listen.
It's quick, it's helping us so we think, but it's really, really hurting us. So you want to limit all the EMF your body's being, you know, absorbing, and the mitochondria definitely helps. And the person that was speaking about sciatic back pain, I was dealing with sciatic back pain for 4 years. I bought the $9,000 massage chair by Dave Wolf. Everything only worked for a little bit of time, but I can say today.
And those are all temporary fixes. When you're using all these medications, that's a temporary fix, okay? Build your mitochondria up so your body can heal itself.
And I done tried everything, like I shared with you before. I more or less was getting ready to try the oil, what is that?
Restore oil.
Rejuvenation. No, not you know, when you spray on nuts in order to WD-40. I was going to try WD-40 because I tried everything else.
Wow.
I placed
you just trying to get some relief, guys.
in my back and the cream to rejuvenate and to restore right in the center of my back. I was scheduled for back surgery, and I got scared and backed out of that. But I'm so glad I ran into Al and Ronnie, and I placed it in my back. It would go down over to my side, then down my legs. So I got a body chart, a foot chart, and all your nerve endings are on your feet. So take time and rub it in your feet, between your toes. Look at the body chart, and it touches. The nerve endings are touching everywhere. Then I got the body organ chart because they had found a mass in my pancreas. So okay, where's my pancreas? I start rubbing things, the product there. So we have the power in our hands since we got this awesome product. These products. Learn your body. Get the charts. See where you need to apply it at. You know, everyone's body is different. Everybody's body is different. But the key is, and I'm not just saying this, I really think we've been blessed with the tree of life here. Because
this is the tree of life, guys.
Things that deteriorate, drinking things that are harmless, our bodies oxidizing, our cells are not getting any energy. Our blood is sludgy going through our system because we're drinking water and it just sludges it. So I'm just saying, I'm happy for these products. But again, just like the gentleman just said, this is the best health policy on the planet.
And no doubt. Hey, thank you for that, Brian.
Okay, so he just said this is the best heal policy. We're not healing.
That's how real this is.
We're building your mitochondria up, right? Because God already designed your body to know how to heal itself, okay? Use this to build your mitochondria up.
To fall asleep on. Then my A1C was at 10.9. Today it's at 6.1. My blood pressure went from 150 something. Matter of fact, for my Social Security disability, when I went to blood pressure was 192 over 102. Today it's in the 120s and 130s.
Hey.
Okay.
So I know this product works. So once you find relief and find something that works, you want to share it with the world. That's all I can say.
And you want to stay on it. So
Right.
this works. We know it works, okay? You have to do it the right way.
Okay.
And stay on it. Build that mitochondria up. And see how your body responds. That's one thing we do know. We know the product works.
I love it. That's me. Okay, Melvin Adam.
Melvin, I have unmuted you. Go ahead, buddy. Can you hear me okay, Dale?
Very good, Melvin.
No, there we go. Wow. I agree with you, Roger. I'm not sure how to work, but I want to work. Thank you so much. I love the WD-40. But I just want to thank everyone so much for giving the testimonials. Thank you, Mito. I had a little training with some people today, and I just want, because I know all of us have a lot of our team members on the call, so I'm going to be very, very brief. But I just want everyone to know, our job is to get people to listen to these calls, get on the Zooms. And it's okay if they say,
calls, Zooms, send that digital flyer out.
Just be a customer. If you end up having trouble with bills or cash flow, you're already in position to do the business. But just get the free website.
Did you hear him?
Share this stuff.
Step 1 is create your free customer website. Get on the products, right?
I'm so happy. I don't know what else I wanted to say.
The next step is if you have issues with money, just go and change your status and share the information.
Back to you guys. Thank you so much. Roger,
it doesn't cost you anything.
Email today.
But you benefit very well.
Thank you, Melvin.
Okay, guys.
Melvin had great points.
So we got Ben. Okay. I think we're down to Lynn Whitlaw.
Yes, Lynn, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Hey, Roger and Dale. Thank you. And I hope everybody has a great 4th of July. I have a couple of things. The lady that was a sciatic nerve, but the guy that just on there about the WD-40 and everything, he has more to say, but I was just going to tell her I have dealt with that, and I've had a lot of, if she'll use the Rejuvenate and the Restore. I make mine 3 teaspoons, but that might be too much. So Restore and the cream. And
you can do it how you want. You can do it with 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 3 spoons. It's your Rejuvenate, okay? You do it how you want to.
Keep doing it. Every time you go to the bathroom, every time you do something, rub it on, and it does work. And you just got to be patient. I'm not a patient person. I want instant, like microwave.
That's why she put 3 teaspoons in her Rejuvenate.
It will work. I wanted to ask Dr. Joy, what's that machine she found for doing it? And then Roger, the computer kind of challenge people. I'd like to get on that if you're doing something for that too.
Yeah. We are.
I'm trying, but I hadn't quite gotten there yet, and I'm showing people, but I guess I'm not getting them on the call good. But anyway.
I did a really good call with that Maria team, and also before that with Evelyn and Diane. But I'm gonna put that in the back office if it's not there already.
Okay.
I'll put it back in there this afternoon. You should go through that. You guys just show us a phone and your computer. But there's some simple things we're going to do. Like when it says share, you still got to go look at that app, that email app, that text app, that WhatsApp app, and manually push it through. Okay? The little things that some of the more tech-savvy people take for granted, like me. I'm getting educated about what people are missing, so we're trying to make it more explicit and clearer. And you'll see that.
Yeah, because I go in there, but I don't get what everybody's getting, and I go in there, so I think I didn't hit the share. I think customer service told me about that I needed to do. But anyway, that's okay. I'll get that later. But I just want to share that, and I hope everybody has a great 4th. And thank you so much.
All right.
Appreciate y'all so much.
All right. Thank you, Lynn.
Yeah, I love you sharing, Jacqueline. So let's ask Joy what that tool was, if you remember the name. What was the name of that massage device? Joy, if you're still there.
I've just unmuted her, Joe.
Dr. Joy.
I think you just muted her back because I unmuted her.
Okay. So, Rich, I have to tell you, Roger, I quickly loaned it. This is crazy. When we went into Orangeburg, this Mormito person gave it to me. It's the most popular, best, #1 machine on the market.
Okay, well, what's the name of it, Joe? Get me to the point.
Hey,
because he's trying to get
I loaned it before I realized.
All right, so just when you get it, just text me. Just text me with it when you get it.
I sure will.
He's trying to get to some more people.
Yes.
He's on a time frame.
It's incredible, though.
Yeah, okay. We'll find out, okay? So we'll find out. I'll let customer service know what it is, and then you can just call back. Anybody else can too. All right?
Customer service number is 509-593-3300. Okay. They can also help you create your free customer website. So if you're watching this on any of my platforms, again, my name's Stephanie Alford. Let them know Stephanie Alford referred you so they can connect you to me and create your free customer website. But if somebody else referred you, then you make sure you get back with the person that referred you.
We don't have Esmeralda.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. That's it for the day. Janice, I'm going to call you back. I see you there. And Bill Bonet, you get the last word.
Listen, everybody, this was one of our best calls. You've heard tremendous testimonials, as many testimonials as you did questions. You have got a hold of something here completely unique. Restore the mitochondria. Only you have the knowledge. You got to tell people we're here to help you, and we'll be working through the weekend. I hope you all have a great 4th of July. Take advantage. Help some people. Get the word out.
Yes.
And we'll see you all this Monday evening. Have a great weekend. Roger.
Absolutely.
Was that not an awesome conference call, guys? So I wanna say a few things, and then I'm gonna let y'all get back to your 4th of July, right? So again, if you got on late or if you didn't understand what we were talking about, we're talking about mitochondria. Everybody has mitochondria, so you listening or you watching, you have mitochondria. Every human has mitochondria. Every pet has mitochondria. This is how serious it is. So please listen. If you lost all of your mitochondria right now, you would just drop dead. Do we have your attention now? If you lost all of your mitochondria right now, you would just drop dead. That's how serious mitochondria is. So what does that tell you? You need to build your mitochondria up. If you've ever taken an antibiotic, it damaged your mitochondria, okay? The older you get, you're damaging your mitochondria, right? So what do you use to build your mitochondria up? You use the Brain and Body Bundle. Brain and Body Bundle #1 is the Restore All, the Renew Brain and Body Capsules, and the Rejuvenate Gel. This is considered a food. This is not a medication. So you can't overdose. You can take as much as you want. But you definitely want to make sure you start out with the regular dosage. If you don't know what the regular dosage of each thing is, then you can go on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie, go under training. There's videos of each one, and we're talking about the regular dosage, right? We have the tools that you need. Okay, now for the pets, remember we said pets have mitochondria too. So you need the Pet Life and the Straight Rejuvenate Gel. Okay, reason why I'm saying Straight Rejuvenate Gel, because you heard us talking about mixing the Restore All in the Rejuvenate Gel. Pets can't have the Restore All. That's why the citrus that's in the Restore All has been taken out, and a Pet Life label has been put on this is Restore All minus the citrus. Okay, that's why you hear people saying they put it in their eyes and stuff like that in humans, because it's Restore All minus the citrus. But because citrus stings, it's been taken out, and you can use it in your eyes. But when the Rejuvenate Gel, you use Straight Rejuvenate Gel. This is how it looks, right? This is what you want to use for the pets. You don't want to use it with the Restore All in it, which turns it kind of an orange color. Again, I'm almost out of this one. I got to do another one, right? You don't want to use that on the pets. You want to use it straight Rejuvenate, okay? So, again, Pet Life and Straight Rejuvenate Gel. Again, everybody has mitochondria. Every pet has mitochondria. So we don't do conditions. We do mitochondria. It don't make a difference what condition you have. So stop listening to people saying, oh, there's no cure for this. You can't be healed from this. God designed everybody's body. to fix itself, right? To heal itself. But you need to build your mitochondria up. And this is what we're showing you. That's what we do. We're in the mitochondria business. We're not in the healing business because your body already knows how to do that. But we teach you how to build your mitochondria up. And when you build your mitochondria up, then your body can fix itself from anything. Listen to me, from anything. So you heard several people, as, oh, does it help with this condition? Does it help with that condition? Because y'all are so used to conditions. Start thinking mitochondria, okay? So when you build that mitochondria up, remember your body can fix itself from anything. You may think you're healthy. I have talked to so many people that say, oh, I'm healthy, I don't need it. Yes, you do. You need to build your mitochondria. You just don't understand what mitochondria is, right? And when you build it up, then most people that have made that comment and gotten on the product, they'll come back and say, oh, I noticed this. Oh, I noticed I have more energy. Oh, I noticed, I can think clear. So, because that means you had a little brain fog, right? So, guys, stop speaking on things that you're not truly educated about. Knowledge is power, right? Get educated. Get on the products. And when you get on the products, you want to stay on them, okay? Don't get on them for a week and say it doesn't work. Because that's not true. 9 times out of 10, you didn't get your situation or your condition in a week, right? And most have multiple conditions, right? So that means when you get on the product's got to work on several things, right? You got to build that mitochondria up, and then your body's got to determine, okay, so now it needs to help on this, it needs to help on that, right? Sometimes people, like I said, get on it and they don't even know they have certain issues. I think Mr. Hill said he had I think it was a kidney stone he passed it. He didn't even know he had. But once he got on the products, guess what? He passed it, right? It happens. I was the one that tried the Restore All before it was available for everybody. I tried it for allergies. There's several people that tried it for different things that they had going on. I was the one that tried it for allergies, right? First day I got it on a Saturday. Immediately started taking it. Well, when it went in, my stomach started bubbling. It realized I had an irregular problem. I had gone to several doctors. They told me to do this, that, and the other. None of that worked. Guess what? Went in. And this started. I didn't go that day. I didn't go until Monday. But he went in and it immediately noticed I had an irregular problem and started working on that problem, guys. So just know, building your mitochondria up is serious. If you seriously love yourself, on your family, you want to get on the products and get your family on the products. That's how serious it is. Because remember, if you lose all your mitochondria right now, you could just die. Okay? That's how serious we are. So we're trying to get the information out to as many people as possible because this is very serious. I'm sure you probably had loved ones that have died because they may have had blockage. They may have had a stroke, heart attack, you name it. I've had all that happen in my family, and some of them didn't listen, right? But if you build your mitochondria up, then you can see how your body responds and how you can have life longevity, okay? So you can have life longevity, get on the product, have life longevity, right? Or you can not get on the product and you could just die. That's how serious it is, okay? And I'm not being funny. I'm just being serious. So how do you get the product? Glad you asked. You can, if somebody else refers you, get back with the person that referred you. But again, I'm Stephanie Alford, and here's my website. So this is one of the ways you can create your free customer website because you have to be in a system, meaning you have to have a free customer website, right? You can go to www.moremito.com/S Alfred, MOREMITO.com/SALFORD. S Alfred is my username. So your website is going to be moremito.com/ whatever your username is, right? And so you go to that website. Somebody else referred you, get their website and go to it. Then you're going to click, if you're on a computer, go in the right hand corner, click join. If you're on a phone, go to menu, click join. Then referring customer. Then create, and then, fill out the information that pops up. It's real simple, y'all. It asks you to pick a username. Do not put an email for a username. And then it'll ask you for your email. It'll ask you to pick a password. It'll ask you for your name, address, phone number. Simple. It'll ask you to pick that you're not a robot, okay? Because this is not for robots, right? And then you submit it. Your free customer website's up just like that. How simple. Free, guys. You get a free customer website. Then we also have a free mobile app, but you have to have created your free customer website. You know why? Because when you go download the More Mito app from your App Store, your Play Store, it's going to ask you for your username and password. Well, where do you get that from? From where you created your free customer website, right? We have a free mobile marketing system, which is awesome, okay? If you need to know how to create that website, I just explained it to you. How to order, how to, go to the app. I also have videos on Health Award Show with Stephanie. If you go under the playlist and go under training, it's there. If you want me to text you the link, then you can text your name and MM link to 817-320-2571. I will send you the link. It will take you straight to the referring customer page where you just put your information in. Very simple. Y'all, we have so many tools that Mr. Hill has made available to us for us to be successful. But the main thing is for everybody to get on the product so that you can build your mitochondria up. I recently sent the flyer out to somebody, and guys, if I sent the flyer out to you and you did not look at it, I know, because the marketing system tracks everything, right? But I had somebody send me a message, and they said, oh, you're really trying to get those commissions up. They missed the point. I'm really trying to get as many people as possible to build their mitochondria up so that they can have life longevity, so that they can be healthier, right? That's my agenda, okay? And I can tell you my agenda, okay? People can assume anything, right? But that was incorrect, okay? Because I love helping people. I come from a family of teachers and preachers, and so I grew up always helping people. So naturally, what do I love doing? I love helping people. So my goal is to get as many people on the product so that they can build their mitochondria up so they can have life longevity, right? I hate seeing people, have this ailment, have that ailment, this condition, that condition, same thing. And then they don't take care of it. Next thing you know, they're either worse or they die, right? So, again, hear my heart. I want everybody to build their mitochondria up, okay? And then if, we do have, I love all of my customers, so thank you to all my customers, for taking the time out to listen and building your mitochondria up, right? Taking your health serious. Now, we do have other things that you can do. And understand, this is not for everybody. This is kind of fell in my lap because I was on the products because you see all those medications? I was taking all these medications, right? And I prayed to God in December 2015, asked him, send me something. God, would you please send me something where I don't have to take all these medications? And December 31st, I listened to that phone call that I got. Now, let me also share. My friend had actually sent me some information. So sometimes people look at things. I did that. When I looked at it, I saw it had a pet line, right? And I was like, oh, this is for pets. I don't need that. I didn't look at all the information, right? So guys, you got to get educated. And because I know I gave some product to a family member. And that person's like, they went on there and they was like, oh, it's for pets, and they threw it away. They don't know that I know, but I know. You wasted my money because you threw it away instead of getting educated on what the products actually do and who they are actually for, right? So again, knowledge is power, right? I'm not being negative anyway. I'm just being positive and giving y'all the information, right? So I did not look at it, the information that was first texted, emailed to me, right? But when he called me on December 31st, I listened. He told me, he said, you're always in pain and I need you to listen, right? And I listened. And I got on the products, right? When I got on the products, then that's when I started having success, okay? My health started turning back around, right? I started coming off these medications one by one. I stopped having to go to all those doctors, okay? I was going to a cardiologist, oncologist, going to neurologist, you name it. I was going to an allergist, which couldn't figure out what was going on, which referred me to a dermatologist. Y'all, my life had got to the point where that's what I did. I was going to the doctor so many times a week. When I tell you this changed my life, and I'm so glad that, I asked God, God answered, and I listened, because so many of y'all don't listen. You may be getting shots in your eyes. You don't have to get shots in your eyes. Build that mitochondria up. You're on dialysis. Build that mitochondria up. Go listen, go on our playlist and listen, go on to dialysis and listen to the testimony for Miss Irma Jean Myers and how she came out of dialysis. Not the way a lot of people do, because a lot of people come out of dialysis because they die, right? She came out of dialysis because she was taking the products and her mitochondria built up, and they told her she no longer had to come to dialysis. Okay, guys, we have a lot of people that have had a lot of things. So listen to the testimonials. Go if I have not sent you the flyer, request the flyer from me. Here's how you can request a flyer from me. You can text me. You can text me at 817-320-2571 and just put MM Flyer. Guess what? I will send it and put your name, and I will be happy to send you that flyer, because that flyer has Mr. Hill on there, our CEO, explaining what mitochondria is. It has different testimonials on there. It has a lot of information on there, right? So I will be happy to send it to you. If I've sent it to you, go back and watch it, right? And respond. You know, look at the things on there and you know, and fill the information out, right? Because your health can, you know, cause you to be very successful in getting healthier, right? So again, I hope that you've enjoyed this information, and we look forward to helping you getting your mitochondria built up, and we look forward to hearing how you building your mitochondria up and how it has changed your health. Guys, go and be blessed. Go out and have a happy 4th, and go out and build your mitochondria up. Building your mitochondria is one of the best things that you can do for yourself and your family, okay?